Hi, welcome to ACADSOC. Today marks your first step into a larger world of ESL teaching, of course with a leading ESL provider in China. First, let's talk about some very important points and reminders you need to keep in mind. Punctuality is the soul of businesses. As online professionals, we expect you to be on time for all of your scheduled classes. Tutors need to log into their accounts and clock in at least 10 to 30 minutes before the very first class. If the tutor fails to clock in before the class, he or she may incur penalties for late clock-in. If the tutor misses the duty check conducted by the CS team, this may lead to cancellation of classes or being tagged absent for the day. Tutors need to make it a point they conduct classes on time and for a full duration of 25 minutes. Any absences, lates, or leaving early without prior notice may result into penalties and even warning letters. Tutors who do not hit at least 80% of the booking rate for the week may have some slots closed, so remember to always be at your best when conducting classes to market your skills and abilities to your students. Tutors cannot cancel booked classes. In case of emergencies, be it personal, medical, natural disasters and severe weather, and power outages, tutors need to secure proof of the emergency and inform his or her direct supervisor and the CS team immediately. Confirmed cancellations mean no compensation. Only cancellation requests 24 hours ahead of the schedule will be honored by the CS team. Any requests submitted later than 24 hours will lead to a record of absences and incur penalties. The penalty for one absence is double the lesson fee, which is equivalent to tutor's hourly rate. Should tutor have any unbooked classes for the day, tutor must be online and on standby for unexpected lessons or assignments from his or her direct supervisor. In the event that the direct supervisor is unable to reach the tutor, tutor will be tagged absent and incur penalties. Tutors are not allowed to process students' cancellation. Tutors should always inform the CS team regarding the student cancellation by clicking on CS Assistance. Tutors who are found in violation of this will definitely incur penalties. Should the tutor receive complaints from the students, don't worry, it will be verified first by the complaint department before it is forwarded to the tutor's direct supervisor. Tutors may receive warning letters from the company if he or she is unable to comply to company policies or unable to meet minimum obligations as a tutor. Tutors may receive a warning letter for reasons such as but not limited to the following: absence without leave, cancellations without informing DS or CS, bad attitude to the students, CS or DS, plagiarism in class remarks, disclosure of confidential information, 3 complaints in a period of 30 days, 5 complaints in a period of 3 months. Receiving 3 warning letters from the company may result into the termination of tutor's employment. ACADSOC promotes a working environment wherein tutors are rated based on their abilities and skills and not their nationality. With this, the company has made it a policy for tutors to never disclose their location and nationality to their students. Where are you from? What's your nationality? You simply confirm with the student that you're working for a New York or London-based company. Before your classes, make sure that you always check your internet connection, camera, and microphone every day before the start of your shift. Make sure your background is clean and quiet and that you look presentable for the class. You must also check your students' class requirements and learning needs before each lesson. When you're already in the class, make sure that you are ready with your online resources. Giving an extra mile in teaching is something that the students appreciate the most. Introduction is the best way to build rapport and ease them into cooperating with you in class. Being generic is the quickest way to make the class boring and the student distant. If the student reports that you are having intermittent connection in the class, you will need to restart your camera or probably change it into an audio call. You need to make sure you check your student's comprehension. If the student shows any confusion or is silent for a long time, you must proactively type and provide Chinese translations to your student. Make sure to wrap up the class properly 1 or 2 minutes before you end the class. Always politely say goodbye to your students and express eagerness to meet them again. After classes, make sure that you provide a detailed and practical suggestion or feedback to your student in the class remarks. Inputting NA or plagiarizing your comments is strictly prohibited. You must be friendly and patient and avoid conflicts with your student when the student is not in a good mood. Arguing with your student is strictly prohibited on any occasion. Warning to all tutors: privately changing class time with a student is strictly prohibited. Neglect of duty, failure, or refusal to cooperate will not be tolerated. Violent, sexual, verbally abusive, or any other inappropriate or indecent behaviors are strictly prohibited.